Hello everyone, welcome back again. So it is the day before my local show and I want to get a few carrots. I'm going to be harvesting the carrots that are in these old water tanks, and then I've used these 4-inch pipes on top and filled those with sieved compost and sunk them into these a little bit. I'm pretty sure these are the long carrots. I'm wanting a couple of long and a couple of stump carrots just to take with me, and a few just for a harvest basket. So we'll try a couple from this side and a couple from this side, and we do have some more out in the big bed out in the front, which we'll go and have a look at after we've done these. So we'll start off on the side here. Just going to go for these first lot here. I think that one's not very big, so I'll leave that one. This one. So I'm just going to pull the whole tube, and you can see that's grown through the bottom of the tube and into the bed there, and I can just remove that from there carefully. So as you can see, they're quite straight. It's got a little bit of a kink in it here, but there's some nice looking carrots. Obviously for the long carrots they need to be quite a bit longer than this, but I'm not. You can see if I go there, they have grown right to the bottom of this barrel, so I'm not going to get them any longer than that in these barrels. So I think for next year I might be better off doing the stump carrots using this method. But that is a really nice carrot, and if it won't do for the long, it'll do for the harvest basket. See if I can find one with the top about the same size. This one's probably the best bet. Nowhere near as long. Still a very nice carrot. We'll keep looking. We'll have a look on the other side. The rest of these don't seem as big on the top, so we'll have a look at this side. I think this side might have been planted first. It is a little bit tight for space in here at the moment. Everything seems to be overgrown, and I've got the lawnmower, the lino for the kitchen, everything in here, so I really don't have much room in here at all. So I'm just going to twist the pipe and pull it out slowly. Again, very nice carrot, really nice carrot. But it doesn't match here. There's a take these out. It's good, really. That one. Looks like there's a little bit of damage to that one. We'll do one more out of here and then we'll go to the beds outside and see how them ones are doing. Let's put this one in the middle. Again, looks like there's a bit of damage just around the centrepiece of that. But that's a nice straight one. It's just a shame about that damage. Still, some really nice carrots. Really nice length to them, nice shape. Bit of damage, but they can go in the harvest basket. Right, let's go check the ones that we got outside. So in this big raised bed, carrots don't usually get left alone in here, they usually get eaten. But they seem to have been alright this year. And on this side we've got the stump carrots, which are the sweet candle. And then on this side we've got the long carrot. So we'll try a couple of these first and just see how they're looking. There's a couple there, they're all in a clump, so don't know how they're going to have done. Not a great shape to it. So things aren't looking too good in here. Oh, that's a bit better. Still not the straightest. There's a lot of bindweed in this bed. It's all coming from the back of the bed, which I can't really get to. Well, I think those are pretty damn close. I think we'll be able to find something out of all of those anyway. So we'll try for the stump carrots first, next. Now, this one's pretty big. Might be too big. I should have left that in. That would have been a good one for the show. For Melvin. Had I left that in? That's a shame. Might try replant it. It's quite a nice carrot. That's a shame. That's a nice one. If we can get another one like that, I'll be happy. Nice taproot on that. I'm just checking the shoulders of the carrot, trying to find something of similar size, because I don't want to just go pulling them all up. Not quite. That one's split. That would have been a nice one if it hadn't a split. That's the one, I think. I think those two are pretty similar. Bit of damage on it. God's sakes. Well, we do have some really nice carrots here. What's left, I'm just pushing all the dirt up against them just to bury them. Get them nice and buried. Less chance of anything coming along and finding them. Right, I think I'm going to be happy with those two, or those two. Or them two. We'll wash them up, have a better look at them, we can decide then. But not a bad harvest from the stump carrots. One that's split and one that's had a bit of extra growth, and of course the other one that has had the extra growth as well. Might replant this one actually. Whether or not that'll continue to grow, I have no idea, but we'll leave it in there and we'll keep an eye on it, and might have something decent to take to Malvern with us. So next up, we're going to do a couple of parsnips. Now the parsnips this year seem to have grown really well, especially the top foliage. But I didn't come along and pull these collars off soon enough again. So, oh, look at that. All right there. Ouch. Not bad. That's quite small. I don't think I'll be using these as collars again. About the right size, because it is really hard to get these off. Try and wash that off after. And nice parsnip, but do a couple more. A trick with the parsnips is to push and twist. Just pull really gently, and then you'll feel it pop. That way you can get them out without damaging too much of the root. Then that one I'm going to have to wash out. But they look like a good matching pair there. As long as I can get that out. Decent. Did two in that one. Right, well, I think that'll do for the parsnips. Last one. Right, I'm going to go and see if I can get these off without damaging the parsnips, and we'll have a look at what we've got so far. So I've given them a quick rinse. These are the stump carrots. Got a nice couple to choose from there. The long carrots, a couple of decent ones to choose from there. Not overly happy with them, to be honest with you. They've grown really well, just not quite long enough. I'd rather them a bit longer. A little bit of damage on a couple of them, but either way, we've got a couple of nice ones to choose from, a couple of nice stump carrots to choose from. And then we've got the parsnips. I've just put them in this box here for now. The ones that I couldn't get the collars off, you can see it's stunted the growth at the top a little bit, so I won't be using those, but we do have a couple to choose from, and we should be able to get a matching pair out of them. Same with the carrots. I've got a couple of other bits that I've harvested from the allotment this morning. We've got some beetroot and a couple of heads of broccoli. So I'm going to give these another good clean and select which ones I want to take to the show. The rest can all go in the harvest baskets. But for now, that's going to be it from this video today, guys. Just like to say a massive thank you to everyone for watching, and a thank you to everyone for all the continued support that I've been getting throughout this. So keep you updated on what happens in the show. But for now, catch you on the next one. Bye for now.